Sup, folks? It's your boy Charles Barkley of Frog Crog Dog. Today we're cracking open the Warlord Saga of the Storm Under the Blood Moon starter deck from the Into the Accordlands set. This is the Mercenary starter from the Kickstarter. I am super excited. I love playing rogues. Glad we got a starter built around them, and I think this guy is super fun. I got to play him in some of the sealed events at Gen Con, and he is my boy. Now let's see if I can show off what's in here for you. Okay, got our styrofoam insert, our D20, a pack, our deck. Alright, let me see if I can pop that plastic off. I'm so bad at this. There we go. Starting off, we've got Alaryn Gaunt himself, who is a 5/3/1 poison attack with 16 armor class, level 5 evil rogue warlord. Was a monster assassin. 9 skill, 3 wounds. React after Alaryn Gaunt moves, perform a melee strike. This is super sick because that's any time moves, position and rank, or back and forward. So you can pop him into the front rank, take a swing. Very, very sick. Good way to surprise people. To go with him, we got 2 copies of Alaryn Ruskin, 09, level 2 good cleric human with 2 wounds, which is the big reason he's there, and spend react before the target character in this rank suffers wounds. Wound Alaryn Ruskin, reduce the wounds suffered by 1. That. Also, if he's in the front, you can keep alive your warlord. Another extra good reason to have him. Then 3 copies of the legend himself, Brine Fiend, level 0, no class, or level 1, no class, +0, 8 AC, 2 wounds. Nice and simple, but you got 10 wounds to buy your warlord some time to get equipped before you bring him up. Love that. Very simple. Just take your casual +0 swings and just, wait your time out while you get going. Then we've got 2 copies of Assassin Strike. It's a level 4 rogue action with react before this character makes a strike against a spent character. Character gains advantage for the strike, and it inflicts an additional wound. Pretty close to guaranteed chance to hit, and an extra wound. We love that. 2 copies of Cunning Shot, level 2 rogue. Perform a +4 range strike that does not inflict wounds. If the strike hits, spend the target and move them forward a rank. Use this to pull people from rank 2 to rank 1. We love this so much. That's how you can sneak your opponent's support characters or warlord to the front rank so you can start stabbing them with the rest of the army. 1 copy of a rare dupe. It's level 4 rogue action. After this character is targeted by a melee strike, move to a different position in this rank. That would generate a strike with Alaryn. And then as well, the strike is a critical failure, and the character performing the strike must succeed with a dex save DC 8 plus this character's skill. So for him, a DC 17, or they're unable to perform melee strikes for the turn. This is crazy good. It's a great way to just win a game off of your Warlord getting to cancel your opponent's Warlord's attack and get to swing it yourself. It's nasty. 3 copies of Rapid Dash. Level 3 Rogue action. You roll. On a 1 through 9, you journey, which is moving forward or backward. Level 10, you journey, and then perform an order. So, like, move up, and then you could swing if you were in the front, or, you know, move up, swing with a Brine Fiend even. And then on a 20, move to the front rank of any formation, and then gain stealth plus 10 this turn. So you can even move into opposing ranks. This card's crazy fun. 3 copies of Sneak Attack. Level 2 Rogue ability. Perform a +4 melee strike that only target a spent character. Nice simple bread and butter. We love extra strikes. 3 copies of Swift. Level 1 Rogue Journey. Nice and simple. Move forward or back, which generates a strike with him if he does it. 2 copies of Pounce. Level 3 Fighter or Rogue action with move forward a rank. So another way to just sneak forward and spend react. After target character performs a melee strike that missed, you just inflict a wound directly on them. Very, very cool. Great way to sneak Warlord wounds onto somebody's Warlord. 2 copies of Cloud Racer. Level 6 Rogue item with discard a card, Journey, and order, spend Cloud Racer, Journey. So you can, as many times a turn, discard a card to move forward or backward a rank. This is a cheap way to turn every card in your hand into possibly a strike with Alaryn, if nothing else, to be able to dance in and out of combat. Love it. Classic horse. 3 copies of Gap Binder. It's a level 4 rogue weapon with +1 to your strike, and during melee strike rolls against spent characters, this character gains +5 attack. So that would turn Alaryn into a 11-9-7. Absolutely devastating attack line at that point. Then we've got the Revenger to go with it, which is a rare. +2 to your attack. And this character gains dual wield, so you can use this and the Gap Finder. And the character inflicts an additional wound on melee strikes when they have 2 or more weapons equipped. So if you have both of these on a spent character, you'd be swinging, you know, your 13-7 or your 13-11-9 for 2 wounds a pop. Just gross. 3 copies of Riding Horse. Level 3 lets you spend it to move forward a rank only. When you absolutely need to get somebody to the front rank. Riding Horse. We got 3 copies of Balian. Adjacent mercenary characters gain 2 AC, 1 wound, +1 attack, +11 AC. Nice and simple. Don't love him, but not always bad. Great way to buy time for your Warlord, because people will generally pick him over him. 3 copies of Flame Jester. Such a great level 1. Just comes in with a +3 strike and a 13 AC. Just a nice menace. And that ward is surprisingly good. Being able to not be targeted by actions. One of the low-key MVPs for this deck, Starbinder. Level 3 good wizard, 2 attack, 14 AC, only 1 wound, but the real value here, limited react. After your target character moves, the character gains 3 attack or AC this turn. So pop Alaryn into the front, and if you need it, you can get +3 to swing, or 3 to that AC per copy of Starbinder, which 2 out there gives him a 22, 3 out there is a 25. Those are some crazy ACs in this game. Great card. Great new support character, the Shambling Horror. +3 attack, 11 AC, level 2 cleric, undead monster with reach. May target up to 2 ranks away with melee strikes, so you can swing into the front row from your second. So as an alternative start, if you want to be a little more aggressive, you pop 2 of these bad dogs in the front, and you can be swinging with all 5 characters that aren't your Warlord guaranteed on the first turn, which is sometimes nice. And characters killed by the Shambling Horror are banished instead of killed. So that's a great way to just remove stuff if your opponent is playing around with their graveyard. 3 copies of Sturges, +0 attack, +7 AC, level 1 rogue, with limited react. After they perform a melee strike that hit, perform a melee strike. It's scary sometimes to just have these sitting around. Sometimes that just hits and turns into 2 wounds on something easy. Love it. Then we got 3 copies of Tunnel Worm, level 1 cleric, 3 attack, 10 AC, and kill react. Move your target character in this rink into a different position in this rink. So if this thing kills somebody, you can move Alaryn around and generate a free strike for him. This is a super cool tech. You're great support attacker. And then finally, a copy of Blitzer. Level 4 evil fighter, character reindeer monster, with unique and unarmed, and its melee strikes that inflict an additional wound, and has a spend order to perform a melee strike that can target an additional rank away. So you can even leave it sitting in rank 2 and swing in. It's got 3 wounds, 4 skill. It's a 6 attack twice, and a 16 AC. Very, very cool card. It is reprinted as a rare. Love to see it. So all in all, that's the deck. I think it's a nice, simple deck. Basically, just load up stuff on Alaryn, and then have him bounce in and out of the front as needed to try and kill everything. Very simple. Take swings with everybody else, swing with your Warlord. Love it. It's a great way to get somebody into the game. I think this is a great starter deck, and probably my favorite out of the starters from this set. Very cool. Let's crack this pack open, see what we find. Lightning Blast, Magic Missiles, Retreat from the Royal, Sleep, Flame Jester, Recruiter of Mizir, nice, Sand Fiend, Shambling Horror, Starbinder, Spitfire, Tresven, Traek Netherin, a Berserk, our Ashvale, super cool. We love a dragon, it's a nice rare. A foil rare and Invoke the Storm, very, very nice. And a Stormlord token to go with it. Perfect, because you need it for that Invoke the Storm. Great. Alright, so that's everything. Hope you enjoyed. Hope this was informative. See you next time.